Not that. Yeah. That's another score. I don't have time.
So these new tables, still a little tender in my left rotator. You got a left-handed side, pad to your left is left-handed, and you can flip it to a right-handed side, flip the pad to the right. You're on a right-hand match at that point. Hand always has to be on the peg during a match. You got different techniques, you know, pronation, where you're trying to pronate over your opponent. You got supination, where you're trying to set a hook. That's more for guys with short bone structures. You know, it's more bone to bone. And then obviously you see us throwing on the strap all the time. You have guys that you go to pronate, and both guys go to pronate, and your hands slip apart.
You should be beating their fucking ass.
Well, then you tie each other together. Don't use duct tape. You know, instead you use the strap, and there's no slipping at that point. It's all about who's the stronger arms.
So as soon as I try to do this, he goes that way.
His hand's so giant.
I'm gonna go get some ice.
How old were you when you started?
18 or 19, I don't remember exactly.
It's just regular old gym chalk. It just gets you a little better grip. It keeps the sweat off of you. Keeps your elbows from getting. That's just from we didn't have much chalk. You get sweaty on these pads. This is just marine grade vinyl, and you get sweaty and you start sticking to it, and it'll tear you up real bad. So that's what the chalk's for. It just helps you slide around on the pad as opposed to sticking to it.
Some people come up and they'll grab low. Was that before or after?
It was after high school. A bunch of friends that did it. One of their dads was a world champion. His name's Don Fritchie.
I'm not engaging them like I should and just lock them up. Like it's different.
Because I had played baseball incredibly competitively all through high school.
He's the guy you gotta look out for in a month or two once he gets his headspace right.
I decided not to go to college to play baseball. I was burnt out and needed something to be competitive, and they told me to come out and try it, so I tried it.
But I'm feeling like my body's staying too behind. I gotta recover and try to do that.
This has been a big hobby of mine. I've been involved in it for the past 3 years or so.
I'm trying to go to 220, man. I needed every pound I could get.
Once I finished my graduate program for college, I was done wrestling, and I needed something that kind of gave me a goal and kept me training. This is the next best thing for that because there's weight classes involved, there's a criteria.
You hit and you went.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
I'm not trying to do
That's a bad habit then. Yeah.
You really get a chance to see where you're at as far as the totem pole, and it's on you. You know, you don't have any teammates.
Really? I started at 30.
On that last hit, you gave up your pronation.
What do I need to do there with
Your
that?
wrist went
25 pain and this was.
This is the first time I wrestled.
Oh.
If he gets that shit.
Do that about half a second faster.
Also give me some of this.
Shoulder.
He figures it out quick.
He catches that low end.
Adjust. That's something different. You almost got hit. No, you were this close.
If you could have curled the wrist a little bit, you would have took a lot more from him. You left it straight. You moved good, but you didn't curl.
Okay.
You didn't curl.
Went to law school, and that's kind of, there was a TV show, a reality TV show called Game of Arms, and that was actually a Kansas City team on there. Kind of had a lull in arm wrestling, so then I started doing practice out here about 4 or 5 years ago. Been building it up since then.
Towards my side.
That was way stronger than you were before.
I'll bring you over. Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna try to hold it.
Oh, we tried, sure good try.
In the moment.
Adjust back up, Lewis. Good.
It's one of those things you can keep doing as you get older. I just found out I have arthritis in both my elbows, but I'm sure that's pretty common for people who have been doing this.
Oh, no, he was here. Yeah. Spiral breaks don't happen if you're like that.
Drag.
Am I bleeding?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you bleed.
I try to get kind of an odd object that would hook around it from a cable pulley, get like a table or a plyometric box, and just work that position and then have the strain where mimic as best I can where a hand would be pulling me or giving me resistance back.
Oh, I think I jumped on that.
That's really the only way you can develop it. That's why you need a partner so bad, because they're going to try different things, top roll, hook, flop wrist, or there's a ton of different techniques I'm sure I'm missing, but that's what makes it awesome for a geek like me. I want to learn. I want to continue to advance my knowledge in this, even though it is a niche esoteric sport. I love it.
So obviously, you have to start center table. You get a fair grip. You have to see both thumb knuckles. Some people grab low, some people want to get really high. You have to see thumb knuckles to oppose, this guy from starting like this. No cock in your wrist, you can't start like this. You can't start like this. You have to start with a flat wrist.
I'd probably just have to go more like that, I guess.
There's obviously going to be a ref here. He's going to say, ready, go. And you go. And if he gets me to here, whether it's my wrist and leverage, whether it's my forearm, anything touches that pad or even breaks the plane, he can go that way. That's then still just the same. We don't have to touch this. It's just breaking this 4-inch plane right here.
What do you like about it?
The competitiveness, that edge, that fire, that's something to work for and something to set goals for.
There's inherent risk involved with this.
Torn biceps. One guy just obliterated all the inside of his elbow. He was really good.
No, I did. Way out the front.
You got to get your arm in shape.
That was a big arm.
I'll try.
In a condition to where he can withstand different areas, build muscle around it.
It's an inherent risk I like and I want to take.
You didn't establish any.
Thank you. We saw that. We saw that.
It's definitely made a positive impact. That's not to say I'd be doing something detrimental to my health. And ironically, there's inherent risk involved with this, but it's an inherent risk I like and I want to take. I like the camaraderie and there's a team, even though we're trying to beat each other and get better than each other, we're still all in this together. We really know how difficult it is, the real skill involved.
You're doing everything right.
Fucking cigar. Just watching boxing.
I'm happy to be here and love being with this group of guys.
I didn't feel good.
Pillow tops.
We are crazy, but we're very respectful when we're crazy.
You wouldn't see Usain Bolt go out to the track and go, ready, and just sprint.
Yeah.
You should warm up. Longer you've been arm
Just a
wrestling,
few
the more I think
announcements.
you
The
need
awards
to.
are around the table. If you want to check
I
those
used to
out,
just
the
walk in
educator
and
getting medals,
bang,
pros,
no
aerobic
more.
classes,
I'll spend
getting
20 to 40 minutes
taxes,
and stuff like this.
classes.
Tickets for the 50-50 raffle are going to be $1 each or $20 for an arm's length of anybody. So you can choose the biggest guy here and have them get your arm's length.
Getting him ready. I'm not competing today. I'm watching Cody Vanderweerd from Cycle Arm Sports rip this dude apart in a super match.
$10 each. You can do multiple donations. So if you want to do 10 entries, you can always do that.
So you've been waiting a couple months for this.
I do both. Dad.
Trying to get one of those X's.
That's fun, and I get to do it with my family. My wife also arm wrestles, and my son. So
There was some weird code, and I just took it off her phone. Just watching the matches, maybe getting a little practice pulling in, and I don't even know who the super matches are, but I'm excited to see Austin Tevis pull. I know that he's always fun to watch. So.
Just the BMF class, Ryan's put on like a series of events, tournaments, events, whatever you want to call it. He's taking points from each event, and winner of those events gets left hand and right hand. There's a belt for each that says BMF on it. It's pretty cool. I have a super match. Cody Vanderweed and me are both pulling Tony Weichel. I think he's from Texas, I believe he's from. So that's going on early on.
Minnesota. I got a super match with Cody Vanderweed, right-handed, and a super match with Austin Tevis.
I will probably make more announcements as the day goes on, but if anybody needs anything specific, come up and bug me. I'll be busy, so I'm not being rude. I'm just busy, but I'll answer your question when I get there.
Obviously supporting Ryan. He's a mentor to me. Gym, day practices, yada yada. I always take like a week or two off before just to get healthy and ready and make sure everything's 100%.
A lot of inner elbow, you know, tendon, stuff like that, tendon injuries.
Then you just wake up, wipe your ass, and piss excellence. And
Let me see if my arms hold up.
Smashing the fist and dropping F-bombs, you're going to get a quick, hey, you do that again, you're out. Okay, we won't tolerate that. Look how many little ones we have around here. We want them to be the future of this sport. If they show up to a tournament and see a big guy screaming and cussing out a ref and F-bombing all the way back to the table, they may realize this is not the sport for me because these guys are crazy. We are crazy, but we're very respectful when we're crazy. So be respectful of the referees, be respectful of your opponent, and be respectful of everybody that's here watching.
Listen, kids, pay close attention. You signed a waiver. You know what that waiver said? Probably not, because none of you read it. It says this sport can cause injury. You can be injured. The worst injury is a broken arm. Everybody understands that, right? Okay, that's why the referees are here to keep you safe. Arm wrestling is a pulling sport. Pay attention, young people, that's arm wrestling. It's a pulling sport. It's like tug of war. It's like, hey, give me my bag back. It's not pushing sideways. Okay, it takes 9 pounds to break a bone. So let's not push. Let's pull. That's what this says in pulling sport. I know that's confusing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you ready to get this party started? Put your hands together!
We need to get flatter palms, okay, guys? Flatten them out. Yeah. Right here, I'm going to kick back and then down. There you go. I see both of them. I see both. A little bit there. Yep. All right, go!
Billy Bradley, Eric Cunningham, table 3.
I'll say one thing, I'm a great big dude. I couldn't talk if I didn't. Yeah. You got nice pressure. Really? Shit, Cody. Yeah. Wrist. Don't move. Ready, go! Match.
There we go. All right.
Watch your elbows.
Wesley Terry. Tony Weichel, your winner.
Good job, gentlemen.
This is for the SAFE program. It's Fallen Heroes.
Donating money to SAFE organization.
Law enforcement, firefighters, military.
Great match, a lot of position game.
Anybody that needs assistance in any sort in a family situation.
Big hit from Sam Taylor.
Beautiful thing is the other side's going to be amazing. You know, live the best life you can here. Don't be afraid of what you believe, be faithful, and all those things. I'm just, you know, we want to hear.
Eric Cunningham off the mat.
Come back here.
All day. We got the same effect. 3 times. Put your hands together. We're talking right-handed.
I'm closing him under.
Ready, go!
They're just both fighting in the setup, fouling each other. One goes a little more. Yeah.
My whole wrist popped sideways out of the groove.
Does it hurt or does it?
It hurts when it does it.
Yeah. Make sure you swear it does.
Where'd he go?
You feel like your shoulder commit, come forward to get a little more wrist set. Because when you get this, you're much more dangerous than you are right here.
Woo! Hey, you're good.
I got it.
One foul. Let's get it. Okay, open your hands.
Get off.
Close your thumbs. Oh, you're not. Don't worry. You want to catch? Yes. Do not move. There's your thumb knuckle, okay? You want to catch? Yes. Do not move. Stop. Go! Second foul. No, I'm trying. Look at me. Look at me. I can there's a video right there. That second foul.
Right.
It's win.
What do we got? We're going to go with Joshua Leinfelter, Jeremy Reckenbach at the table, Kevin Harris, Evan Peter,
Foul in the rest grip. He's doing
Nicholas
this.
Neal, Cody Vanderwerf, table 2. Nicholas Neal, Cody Vanderwerf, table 2.
No, he didn't like it. Nobody likes losing in the rest grip.
No one likes losing that way.
On fouls.
But it's part of the sport. You got to not move.
And all these pads are different. This is like pillow tops compared to that one. And,
I like that one.
Cody Vanderwerf, Eudora, Kansas.
Go! Good match, guys. Go.
I've been training my ass off for this event. A lot of good guys. I'm also a semi-retired powerlifter, so I think part of the reason why I think I performed really well today was I had a powerlifting meet about 2 weeks ago. I've always been in strength sports, so anything that I can do where I can test if I'm stronger than you or how strong I am, I'm in. Love training with guys like this. They're my brothers, my teammates. They help me get better. Hopefully I help them get better as well.
Don't move.
Ready to go!
That's a match.
Bring it out. I'm not fouling. You got to go down. Ready, go! Let's win.
Big hit from Cody Vanderwerf.
Somebody would have to snatch my hand to beat me because my arm is feeling dynamite today.
Who won? Come tell me your name, buddy. Spencer Bradley, good job.
Bad.
Don't worry.
Rotate. Okay. Bring the shoulder.
Just a minute. Who won there? Wallace.
Way off. Way off.
Yeah, I train until Thursday. Like I said, I'm here just working on setups and hits, but that didn't feel good.
Bring it! Bring it! It's a foul there. You got to be even. You know, you got to have camaraderie here. You got to take whatever it's required. You know, the rules are very simple. Keep your elbow down, good hand grip. You know, don't try to take advantage of the other guy. Bring it! Don't foul. There you go.
I'll tell you something right now, this Austin Tennis kid, he's special. So Tony, if you want to name for yourself, now's the time, young man.
Wrist. Come down just a little bit. There. Ready, go!
There's your winner, Austin Tennis. Good job, Tony. Standing him up. Austin seemed a little confident. Switch sides.
Go Austin! Right, you guys are good right there. Wrist. Come on, Austin! There you go. Right there. Ready?
Austin,
Go!
Stop.
Stop. Get set up like that again, guys. Okay, you're good.
Tony needs to.
This right here. Ready, go!
Big hit. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Tennis. Up 2 rounds to nil on Mr. Tony. All right. Last stab at it for Mr. Tony. 2 rounds to nil. Went straight to the strap. Trust everything in his toolbox to get something on these young studs with Kansas City. right, once again, Austin Travis up 2 rounds in on your right. Tony White is looking for a shot. Go! Big back pressure hit. Went right against the feet. Austin looking comfortable.
Alright guys, 2 super matches is not long enough for me to get the brackets in order, so give me a few minutes. I will put them on these projector strings. So
Yeah, man. That's one of those things, man. You jump right in the water. Keep on ticking. I'm not judging.
So I can keep track of things, because it's too hard to keep track of everything.